If I love you, and I do, I desire heaven for you. Everything else is baloney. If I love you, I desire heaven and eternal salvation for you. Hey, husbands, if you love your wife, what really matters is heaven. You want her in heaven, and you got to be willing to do anything and everything to get her there. And wives, same thing. If you love your husband, first and foremost, above all else, you have to be willing to do whatever you can to get him to heaven. Children, same thing. Priests, if I love you, I have to be willing to do anything and everything to get you to heaven. Some of you don't want to go. You're kicking and screaming the entire way. And so I do penance for you. I pray for you. I make little sacrifices for you. St. Therese couldn't make any big penances. She said that. I'm incapable. I can't do big penances, fast a lot. I can't do that. I'm too little, too weak, sick. I'll do little things. You know, when somebody is not nice to me, I'll smile at them and be kind to them. One of my friends from the old days is here at this conference. I don't know if he's still here, but he and his wife and daughter are here. Years ago, when I first started in my ministry, and I was in Hudson for summer, one Lent, he said to me, Father, you know, I love chocolate and candies, and I'm going to give that up for Lent, for your ministry. I was very touched by that. I saw him years later. He said, I've never eaten candy all those years and offered that for your ministry. You think that's small? That's not small. That's huge. May not seem like much, but whatever it is, probably I'd be a canonized saint if I gave up pasta. What can I tell you? You know, I like it. But I've cut down. Now I only eat it on Sundays. It's better for my expanding waistline. I went home to Hudson a year or so ago and had dinner with my mom and her friend, a nice Italian lady, good friend of ours, and you know, I had gained some weight. And Gloria poked me in the lavanza. And she said, Father, there are going to be lots of relics. And I said, Gloria, we are to be a temple of the Holy Spirit. And she said, yes, not a major basilica. So I've been eating less. Little things with great love. We have to do little things with great love, like St. Terese. Little sacrifice doesn't have to be a big thing. You know, maybe you like sweets. That's never been my problem. I don't eat sweets very much. Even when I was a kid, I didn't. No, that'd be no penance for me. But some of you like, you know, and so maybe on Friday or whatever, it's up to you. You'll say, you know, I'll forego the dessert. And you offer that to Jesus. You say, I know it's a little thing. It seems like nothing. But the good God takes those little things because He loves you. You're His child. And no matter how little it is, whatever you have, you give it to Jesus. Way back at the beginning of my vocation, I think in a moment of inspiration, the Holy Spirit was very strong one night when I was praying. I was inspired to give everything to Jesus. every beat of my heart, every breath I take, every word I would ever speak, everything I give to Jesus Christ through the hands of Mary, our mother. I'm like St. Therese. I'm not capable of big penances either. You know, I can't fast on bread and water or nothing like some of the saints did for 40 days during Lent. I can't do it. But I can do little things, and so can you. St. Therese, the little flower, was acquainted with a really horrible criminal. She didn't know him personally, but she was aware of it from the newspapers and such, named Pranzini, a horrible murderer, an awful person. And St. Therese's great desire of her life was for souls. And Mother Teresa of Calcutta picked this up later on. But see, Mother Teresa wanted to be named for St. Therese. But the name was already taken in the missionary order she had gone to. So she had to take Teresa of Avila's name. But she really wanted to have a name in religion after St. Therese. She was very much taken by the life of St. Therese. And, of course, everybody that knows the Missionaries of Charity know that in every one of their chapels, all over the world, on the wall, right next to the crucifix, is written the words, "I thirst." I thirst. The words of Jesus from the cross. I thirst. St. Therese said she was driven, consumed by those words. I thirst. What did she thirst for? Not water. Souls. Souls. A burning passion for the salvation of souls.